Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Thanks a lot for joining us. It has been one whale of a day. I can't believe it's a Thursday. It feels like some sort of hybrid of a Thursday and a Sunday. But we're here on a Thursday night before the weekend game week. Biff Bumps on arrival for the FC Barcelona members, the season ticket holders here on the channel, to build some lineups ahead of a massive weekend game week. Don't forget, we'll be live tomorrow for the deadline show as ever. Fist bumps on arrival, fist bumps to everyone that's joining us after we've been live. We've got a bunch of you guys in here live and loud already, getting the requests in, and I'm just catching XD Rai in the back there, so I've been building the wee request sheet up so we can fire through it. It is certainly past my bedtime, and we will be getting through this as quickly as we can tonight. Lots of requests are up and running, which is great. Feel free to throw in any thoughts, feelings, comments, all the rest of it in the live chat when you're joining us tonight, of course, from whatever you've had going on this game week or what might be coming up this game week. Don't forget to hit the like button on arrival, of course. Support the channel, support the content, all that good stuff. And Lairdino, I see you in the chat, my man. Good to see you. And Shaforko, you must stop spending so many time. It's honestly, it's contagious. Yeah, a wee bit late tonight. Apologies. I've been kind of everywhere, just off the heels of a Celtic stream on Celtsar here after the Derby fallout controversy. Actually, a bit of a record-breaking stream over there. We had over 250, 300 people live on YouTube, which was great. Never mind Facebook and a few other different bits and pieces. And I gained 100 subs and all that good stuff. It was quite a positive, negative chat, as it were. So if any of you want to check that out, feel free. McBride's away to watch the darts, and I'm here with you guys to build some lineups. The first one we had coming in tonight was from Mini-Me in the Telegram group, and I'm not too sure what Mini-Me actually wants us to build. I see her in the chat anyway, Shane, so I'm just going to leave you here, and I'll dive in first to James J, who was the first one in the YouTube live chat. I always get stuck straight into it, guys, and if anyone's confused, you can ask questions and I'll explain how we get involved. You need to have your season ticket. It's £1 a week, £4 a month. You can get it by clicking the join button just below here. We've also got limited card giveaways exclusive to the members. The latest giveaway we've got is Marvin Wanizek. We're giving away him to the members in the next couple of days. Just need to work out how and when we're doing it. And we also have a Telegram group. Telegram, it's just like WhatsApp, and Discord had a baby, but that baby is way better than its parents, and it's going to go on to fulfill their lifelong dreams in life. So yeah, get involved. Don't need your phone number or bank details. It's all done through YouTube and clicking links and all that good stuff. But James J was first in the chat. Evening, mate. Love the SD stream. Can you build my under 23 lineups in Champ? I have one classic D1, so not sure if to play it or two in Champ. In season lineups, what do you think, James J? Let's have a peek. See what we're cooking with. So under 23 and Champ. So I'm going to look at under 23 first, since that was listed first. That's just the way I operate. And we've got one champ keeper here, but it's always going to be Trubin Team 1 at home of Braga. That's actually quite a good game because there might be a bit of AA for Trubin here, and if he can still get that clean sheet that he's expected to get, then jamming. We've got Chilgai Hausen and Zabarnie, double A rated and triple A rated actually for Hausen. Harry Trades will be crashing his car over when he hears that. At home to Everton, and under 23s this is 40% chance of a clean sheet. He's got strong all around, of course. He's probably your best pick here. I also do like Ryan Astley, of course. He's become a bit of a hero recently. Levi Colwell's a good player. I think Hausen is the man in form, the man to take here. Why not? Oh, yeah, triple Bellingham in this gallery, of course. I think we could play a Bellers in here. Celebration one from last year feels fun. Is Vinny on to play Valencia? Do we have the... Yeah, La Liga. Yeah, Vinny's on. Yay, Gariowski's going to play. That's fun for me. So yeah, Vinny's going to play Cherky as well. Montpellier is not... I suppose that is probably quite a good game. Cherky's maybe better, actually, being at home. Haaland could be good. Bakwa. Rodrigo goes. I think I'll go Cherky in this one. Cherky's missed under 23, isn't he? And oh yeah, maybe just Andre Santos to tip this over the top. That feels very 90 rated, doesn't it? And who would you captain here? I'd maybe captain Cherky because I'm just that sort of guy. And then Premier League, one classic D1. So not sure whether to do that. Or two champ in seasons. So let's have a look at in season doing two teams and see what it would look like. So we're going to have to play Thibaut. That's fine. Good in season keeper to run with. Zabarnie, I would probably play Zabarnie over Rudiger. I think Valencia at home just changed their manager and stuff. It's just a wee bit like the clean sheet. Maybe there's a foul and whatever. Zabarnie could just boss the AA, so I would probably go with that. In-season Bellingham is fine. In-season Vinny so in-season Vinny and Rodrigo goes. Means we could have had some classic kind of variety, but we don't. Still takes the Barnier anyway. Mbappe's the classic play, isn't he? Mbappe. And then I would go Rodrigo over Vinny, because Rodrigo takes the set pieces. I'm probably captain Rodrigo in this situation as well. And in the second in season, so what we're missing out on for the classic, we're at Mbappe, and then we need a classic keeper, which is going to be Arrizabalaga. And THB at home at Brentford, that's not a bad game. Colwell away at Palace. Mamadou Sarr, double A rated, against Auxerre at home. The decisives kind of prop him up here, but the AA is formidable. He's got the right all around here, but they've just made him look extra spiky with those decisives coming with them, so I don't know how to read that. If that's a flash in the pan, if that's normal for him. Rudiger I'm a big fan of when it comes to Real Madrid stacks. I think he's safe. He's a big game player. Can bring in big scores, but yeah, sometimes he can just be meh, can't he? And away to Valencia, is that a good game for Rudiger? Away from home he tends to struggle a wee bit more than the games that are at home, and they maybe dominate the ball a bit better. So yeah, I'd maybe slide past Rudiger. I'd be tempted with THB over the Sarr, because he's a bit more of a known element. Obviously changed manager, slightly different style of play, but they are at home. Rudiger's going to concede less. Yeah, let's just go Rudiger. It's just safe, isn't it? Don't overthink it. We've used a classic spot already, so I think interesting what the move might be here. Leave. Drop Mbappe for Vinny. I don't mind doing that at all. It's much of a muchness for me, those two. Take classic Jude here. And then in the second team, we take in-season, because we need the classic keeper. Rudiger. In-season Bellers. And then, yeah, no in-season Real Madrid forward. Haaland isn't in-season either. Oh, it is tricky. I see your quandary now. Mason Greenwood is at home to Le Havre. So, yeah, plug that in. And then Bakwa's good, isn't he? He's triple A rated, I suppose. Valverde, this could be a good game for Valverde, because it's, triple capable. Is Camavinga in the fold? Camavinga is in the fold. I think that could be good for Valverde to get forward a bit more as well. Yeah, Valverde's good now if he's getting a decisive. I like that. And you're probably Captain Bellers or Captain Greenwood there, aren't you? Let me catch up with the chat, see what you're saying. Mini-Me, just looking for either 2 under 23s or best one under 23 or an all-star. See how you feel. No problem, my man. Hooker 520, good to see you, Jake Aaron. Fist bump, non-stick Lama, Henry Sorare, bunch of you guys, Cameron M, XD Rai, of course. Found it. United won. What was that? What was the score in the Derby game earlier? Oh, Dundee United and Dundee. I didn't see it myself. Too busy going over the aftermath, but I think James G, I think that's kind of how I would shake out with it. Like, what's the alternative here? Is playing a 1 in season and a 1 classic. And in the classic, you'd be running the likes of like a Bellingham and a Vinny. Not a Bellingham and a Vinny, a Bellingham and a Mbappe. With kind of the same team. With this being such low division, you're probably going to cash. Is that what you want? I think so. I think you want another team catching up. Although you probably don't play this on the regular, because La Liga is normally open, but obviously on this occasion it isn't. But I would probably go with this. Or, yeah, do you just go... I think you said you had D1 Classic. I think I'd be tempted by that, but I don't think the change around makes it overly appealing for Classic. Because there is still like a full fixture in the Prem and Serie A, I think, isn't there? And France, yeah, so Champ's quite busy. Yeah, Marseille have got a good game. Who do PSG have? Is there PSG? No PSG. Oh, interesting. Oh, PSG Monaco will be away playing that Daft Cup, won't they? Yeah, so it'll be quite competitive in there. with no Premier League on the go. I'd maybe stay with the in-season move here. Just get some easy wins locked in. And then play that under 23 with these guys. Andre Santos, would he come into the reckoning to make this better? I suppose he would. But that under 23 could really rip. And I wouldn't want to make that any weaker. So that's probably the way I would go. Go for cash with these two. Yeah, I think that's really strong. Again, Zabarnier and Huijsen, maybe you want to swap them just for vibes. But otherwise, yeah, I think that's the way I would go. James J. Mini-me, you said, what was it? Mini-me. Looking for either 2 under 23s or 1 under 23 in an All-Star. Let's see. Under 23, D3. So we've got Trafford and Trubin. Oh, both good games, but I think you need to take Trubin over Trafford there. Oh, defence, by the way. You've got some lovely selections here. I think Vi is good to start this game, but it's not guaranteed, so it's not a move we need to make. I think you probably just pair centre-back and defender here for convenience. Bellingham walks into the team, along with Cherky, and probably Rodrigo goes. Yeah, Rodrigo goes. Boom. That's fire, by the way. Captain anyone you like, really. I'm probably a Captain Cherky guy again, but it could be Rodrigo. It could be Bellingham. If we went for a second under 23 team or an All-Star, that's the next kind of quandary. Let's look at what an All-Star could look like. Because we had Trafford in goals. We still have Trafford in goals. Doohan, by the way, somebody won him the other night is it in the giveaway. Mitov is injured for the next like 4 to 6 weeks again. So Doohan's season has returned. But Trafford, of course, is the keeper we want. Egan Riley pairs with that too conveniently to avoid. And then, yeah, I think you want Elliot Anderson against Wolves, probably. But in saying that, you could take Clarkson, Motherwell, and play under 23, as well as Camavinga. Crespo is the other addition, who is on good form, away to 19th in the league. And his form is actually quite tasty, isn't it? He's a very good option. And who would then be up front? Mertens. Oh, yeah. At home to 4th should be a good one for him. I think, yeah, All-Star for Team 2 feels appropriate to me, because I think Crespo works as a power play along with Mertens. And then the 5th man could go Atgun if we're confident about the Galatasaray team. If not, we'll check the other options. Do we have Gala? Am I tripping? No, they're there. So Mertens and Atgun both nailed to start on the projections at least. Who else do we have? Camavinga. I'm a big fan of his L5. Is actually pretty good. How is Camavinga doing? Ooh. Double decisive. Love that, by the way. Camavinga. I need one in my life, don't I? Everyone needs a Camavinga in their life if they love football. Like, if you actually love football, you need Camavinga. Igamani against Hibs. Could be good. You know me, I'm biased. Clarkson, Elliot. I'd probably take... I think it's harder to overlook Elliot Anderson, but maybe Atgun could be kind of cheat codey. Oh, yeah. Hard to look past that now, isn't it? I think you take that. Boom, boom, boom. And I'm probably captaining him just for how formidable he looked there. Yeah, that's the way I would go. 1 under 23 and 1 All-Star. Could this fit into 260 or something? Probably not. It's too punchy, isn't it? Mitov is the SPL's Bilo. Definitely is. By the way, my MU, is that Man United? Shaforko is unbeaten in 2025. Well, good. Well done to you, mate. I'm looking for a champ goalkeeper. Classic is fine. Thinking about Sommer or Mignan. Who would you pick? I would pick Sommer for right now, but Mignan is younger and just as good. Oh, I love Mignan. Magic Mike is a fond favourite of mine. If it's for right now, Sommer. But if you're thinking about right now and the future, Mignan. Sommer, no more international utility. He's winding down his career, but I don't know, he's just undeniably one of the best keepers available. This is James Jace from earlier. This is Mini-Me's. And then we're on to Alex Coombes. Alex, what were you asking us for, my man? Alex, can you have a look at my Prem teams for the weekend? My pleasure. The Prem's quite tasty this weekend. There's a lot of tight fixtures, some ones that might offer some opportunity to the right players. Leno at home to Ipswich, sign me up for that. You've got the really good kind of cohort of keepers here. Maybe not Foster, right, but Muric typically. But Fleck and Pickford, Leno, they're the three keepers you want to be cycling with, I think. Just AA magnets, and as long as one of them's got a good game, you're going to be okay, I think. Dead hard to look past Jedi on this match as well, especially being at home. In midfield is, Jacob Murphy's been a wee bit cheat codey. I do like Bruno as well. Away from home, people like to avoid that if they can for priority team. But Newcastle Spurs is going to be, it's going to be a madcap match, really, isn't it? MGW away to Wolves is a classic, as an option also. But I think I take Bruno G. And then we leave that room for classic Salah, because he is in Hall of Fame form. Let's just call it what it is. Salah is in legacy mode. Salah is in write my name in the annals of time. Carve my statue in the Premier League Hall of Fame. Get it done. And at home to Man United, that is just legendary match potential, isn't it, for a guy like him? I expect him to score big, and I think he's going to be one of the plays of the weekend. And then the final man needs to be in season. I don't mind dipping back into that Tottenham Newcastle game, but if we can avoid it, I will. Like Foden at home is a fine enough fifth man, isn't he? Like a midfielder, could get some AA, could be lucky and get multi-decisive. Our Man City on the bounce back. I know Foden's been coming in for some criticism, but yeah, if this is a team, I like Foden's a fifth man, 90 rated, Captain Salah, he's on for 100, doesn't he? You've called that team Toon, I'm sorry, you've called this team Fulham season. They're both in D2, so maybe you might want to chop these about, but Pickford's keeper 2 for me. Or actually, is Flecken keeper 2? Because Southampton, they've got Terzic, don't they? How have they been shaping up? I'll need to check their last game, but this game they're expected to play 3 at the back. How did they play formations? So when's this guy been in? Did he play? Yeah, he did play against West Ham. Lost 1-0. Scored a goal against Palace with Dibbling. Again, they went with Big Paul, didn't they? We spoke about that on the deadline show. So yeah, they've got Big Paul. I don't think they're going to be up too much, honestly. I think this manager's pretty shit. Yeah, so he's had 3 games, they've scored 1 goal. I think I take Flecken over Pickford, to be honest with you. I like Gab Mag as in-season defender. Poro could have a good match. I like Gab Mag. Away from home's good for a corner goal as well. Midfield is tough for Team 2, but isn't it? Kovacic makes sense, but I think I would take classic MGW. And then we've got in-season Son or in-season Gordon. What does the Newcastle team look like? 50-50 out there. Oh, they fancy Maddison at start. You've not got Maddison as showing. Archie Gray in at centre back. Yeah. Oh, Botman might be back. And use it held on that injury price. Well done. No Saka for you. Who's in goals for Newcastle? Dubravka's like on the cusp of going to Saudi. That's a tough one actually, who to pick for your forward. Savio might be a kind of half safe-ish play. Just away from that match, but I think you have to take Son. Of his priorities, a big player. Is at home as well. Kind of hard to overlook that. And maybe just pair him with Kulusevski. I like Kulusevski over Maddison. And then Big Ginge in Team 3. So we go with Pickford, who is a classic, or is it in-season Foster? Right, okay, so we'll leave goalkeeper to last. We'll do the best thing for the team in terms of goalkeeper selection. It feels like the best thing is going to be classic Trent. But do we have anyone hiding down the bottom? Botman. Could play Botman. In-season Dragoson, no thanks. Livermento, yeah, 60% on. Not a bad shout. Trent's the man, isn't he? Against Man United, it might not be that great. Maybe put Trent into a different team. And yeah, let's go Livermento for this. Is Murphy in that team? Yes, he is. I'll take Murphy in this. And then we've still got Gordon. Nice. And then, so we could go classic Trent in-season Forster, which is going to be very counterproductive. So let's take Pickford. And then in-season Iwobi. Might be a tad overlooked, but you do have really strong players, so I don't think it's overlooked at really his expense much, as you've just got better options. But we need an in-season. Iwobi feels good, by the way. I think Murphy's the one with the mad stats in it, isn't he? So I'd captain him. So Alex Coombes, there we go for the Prem. We're left with, we can still pick in our team in Classic with an in-season. Oh, that's fun how that's added now to Sorare data. Well done, whoever added that little thing. Be able to remove the stuff you're not looking at. So we go Forster, we go Trent. I'd probably take Ryan Christie over Kovacic personally. Mad biased, I know. Trying to avoid Tottenham players, Newcastle players, so we could maybe even put Maddison in here. If we're expecting Maddison to maybe go off if he's on to start. And then Luis Diaz or maybe Solanke. I think Luis Diaz against Man United feels more like the form pick. And then fifth man could still go Kovacic, but it feels kind of safey. I would, if this is my team, I'm going like Savio, Brennan Johnson, maybe Christie if you do want to play it quite safe-ish. I'd maybe go for Christie over Maddison, by the way, even in. Nah, maybe not actually. His last game was mince. But I was just thinking, this AA is fucking there now by him. Plays 90 minutes, just needs to jam his way into a decisive, and he's peaking. Maddison at the moment, can we describe him like that? AA is in and out, isn't it? Depending on decisives, and that's a good match. You know, I'm going to go for Christie. I'm going to go Christie. And then fifth man. Yeah, I want like a Savio, I want a Brennan Johnson, I want someone that can bring in a 70 plus. Or Norgard might be a great shout, by the way. How's he been scoring? Up and down, but this is the sort of game he could turn up. I think I might pick Norgard here. Wait, Southampton. That feels AA friendly. I would go with this, Captain Trent. I'm going to scroll down and see what you guys are saying. Let's go Bunton Mental, Jonathan B. I don't know what that's in relation to. Savinho on form, is he not? I thought he was. Are you confirming the... Oh yeah, he would be an option. I thought he was. Yeah, he's getting back to it. Rediscovering his form, he's maybe in the middle of doing. I bought a cheap in-season team. I got Ortega, Lamptey, Hughes, Wissa and Joelinton. That seems pretty good, Jay Karen. D1872, good to see you, my man. Fist bump, thanks for joining us. Alex Coombes, I'm glad that meets your approval. But yeah, I think top team, what did we pick first? This Leno team. Rinser of a team. Team 2, I like, but I'm not that mad confident on Tottenham. But Newcastle, maybe I'm just recency bias, maybe thinking they should be more formidable. But again, I think all those teams are in good enough divisions. Like, it's good having that team in D3 with the Iwobi, because that's quite a punchy team. That's like a league winning outfit if they all pop off, you know. Whereas some of these ones are just a bit safer. They'll keep you in amongst the boxes, should push into cash, and then yeah, big AA with decisive potential is what we want for Classic. Next one up we've got is Cameron M. Cameron M, what were you asking us? Can you take a look at my in-season challenger, please? Not challenger in-season for mine. All-Star Limited instead, please. Challenger not on this week, even though loads of teams play, because we've scrapped loads of licenses. Yeah, so we've got 2 entries in All-Star then. Is that what we're doing? All-Star Limited, Team 1. Oh, we've only got one team. Franco Israel. Thomas Araujo. Who's this Popovic? Not worth considering at this point, maybe. Alright, okay, this is where the headaches are. Right, Fabio Vieira, do we trust him? He's on everyone's naughty list for next Christmas, I know that already. But is he forecasted to return? Porto team 2 days ago. They have him back in, and I know there's a lot made of it publicly. So maybe you can trust him. Who else was in the reckoning here? Mohamed Cham, away to third. It's probably not the game you want him for. But Tadic at home to 18 feels pretty good. Jose Mourinho trying to bring João Felix into the club, if you believe all the rumour mill. Yeah, Dusty Dusan is good for this game. Sara's got a good match. Yeah, I think I'm taking Dusty Dusan and probably Fabio Vieira alongside Dries Mertens. Now, do we want... What Tadic do we want? Let's look at the last month. Midfielder... 39, 36, 68, 41. Yeah, we want the forward. So let's drop the midfielder Tadic, play Fab V. Let's just do it. He's going to play. And then Dusty Dusan, attacker. Who do you captain? They're all captainable, aren't they, really? And do you not have another keeper? I would play a 4-man effort anyway, see if you can grab a box or something like that. Is there any keeper that's... If there's not any keeper that's on to play, I would just handcuff the Sporting Lisbon guy, just on sod's law. That could go against you. Just a rule of football, isn't it? Your other backup defender, you've then got Dusty Dusan midfielder, Di Maria attacker, and... Did you play a Mohamed Cham or a Trincao? We're probably taking Trincao. Just 4-man that. Do your best, mate. I have Tadic mid with Trincao extra. Trincao is away to 6th. I like Fabio Vieira over. I think Fabio Vieira is more 100 capable, but maybe I am misguided to think that. So let me look at Trincao. I need to take him away. I'm just under the impression, yeah, like he still can do it, can he? He can still rip. Nah, I would be going for Fabio Vieira. I think he's just got way more all around to him. It's an easier match. They're both away from home, so there's not any kind of home bias to be taken into the equation with it. And especially with him not playing the last game, like it's not as if he's overstretched or anything. And the Dusan forward scores better. That's the way I would rock. Nico, good to see you. Will McNeil play this week? For who? Everton? Unlikely. Christie nailed. 8 A's there as well for him, so I think he's a great wee side pick at the moment. Harry Trades. Fist bump, my man. Good to see you. He's missed a kind of meeting the bones. We've not got many of the old requests left, guys. My missus might be happy with me tonight for a change. Look, is 8. What were we after? Monfrere. Champ in season rare, please, and a cap 260 limited. X2. Champ in season rare. Champ in season rare. Nice. So we have Ramsdale, Sa, Diouf, Leno. I think Leno's the take, but it's a lot of in-season pressure on the outfield. For that classic Van Dijk. I suppose it's Man United, but I think it'll be a good game for him. Balerdi's the take. Or Castagna. Oh, Castagna's a sneaky one, by the way. What's this, Division 1? Let's see what you've got in other places. Teji, tough game. Segovia, an okay game, isn't it? Kudus, tough game. Right, so yeah, I think Team 1 needs Segovia in midfield. Is Gakpo going to start? Gakpo, Diaz, Salah. Yeah. I like Gakpo to start. Really nice forward options overall. But yeah, I'll take Gakpo or Bakwa. I'm probably taking Gakpo just for the fixture. And then a 5th man could be Bakwa. Yeah, I'd maybe take Bakwa 5th man. Or Anthony Gordon. Or Teji. Don't think Teddy's team are going to do well against Leon, so I don't want to put him in the top priority team. Backwood's team is at home with a fair enough chance of winning, so I think I would take them. And I think, yeah, this team needs spikes, so I'm taking Castagna in Team 1 on that basis. That would then lead me into Team 2, also Division 1. We take the in-season Diouf away to St Etienne. I'm going to go classic VVD on this one. Tedgy in-season's a kind of stalwarty card, kind of safe enough. And then Martinelli Gordon, double striker maybe. Defo Gordon. Double defence with Bellardi could be a good option. When was the last time Bellardi popped a big score? He's been right in amongst those kind of nice averages, isn't he? But big scores aren't really there. I don't know if he's a Team 2 guy in Division 1. Martinelli, he needs goals, doesn't he? Needs decisives. AA was there in the last game. Maybe that's a change of fortunes. Jokey Anderson, Moses Simon against Lille. I'd rather avoid that if we can. Otherwise, it's Big Solanke we're looking at, or Kudus. Unless is there a defender in season, like we could do Van Dijk for for Bellardi. And then that opens up a classic like Odegaard midfielder. And then that means last spot is in season. Same kind of problem, but I think that's actually a wee bit better than Teji and Van Dijk. Teji and Van Dijk can maybe go in the next team. Maybe Jokey Anderson might be a double defender, by the way. He can get the AA. He can get decisive as well. He is in one of the good games this week. Could be suitable for a defender like him, is what I'm kind of getting at. So if we've got two strong defenders, he can bring into the 60s. Or I could just play Teji again. Teji's just got that bit more potential to deliver, doesn't he? Captain Odegaard, I would say. And then in the final team, before we go to those two All-Star Limiteds, wasn't it? Who are we on again? Lucas 8. Cap 260 Limited X2. Jose nah, I'm taking Ramsdale, sadly. I don't think it's going to be a good game for him, but I think you have to take classic VVD at this point. In midfield, it is only really Kudus. It's not really like Kudus. If he gets a goal, he's going to be fine, isn't he? If he's or for an assist, but away to Man City is just not something to get hyped about. And I think Moses Simon's maybe the take for striker, just with his profile. Yeah, he's doing 80s and stuff when he scores, so I think you play Simon here. And then fifth man needs to be in season. Could go Martinelli or Solanke. I'm probably taking Solanke because he's at home. Oh no, we've still got 260 limiteds. Cap 260 limited, team 1. Ooh, tough. Oh, not that many. I thought it was a big list here. Right, well, Trubin is team 1. Need a cheap defender, but Castagna on 45 is a lot of fun. Yeah, Castagna 45. Midfield. Oh, tricky. Oh, Paqueta on a 40. Not a great game, right enough. Paqueta sometimes shows up in those matches, but it's like shop window attitude, where it's once they get himself sold or traded, doesn't he? I would try and squeeze Tielemans in. 110 points remaining. Let's see if we can make this work. Pavlidis is 50-50. What do we reckon here? Yeah, more likely not. on latest reporting. Dooney, but we could take Shiro Mobley. We don't know if he's fit or not. %90 on Chiro. Chiro Mobley is 90% on. That seems like a goal to me. And then fifth man, we've got 63 points. We could take anyone except for... Interesting. So if there's a good 44 player, it might benefit us to go for Araujo over Castagna. But anyway, 63 points. We can take anyone. Jedi Robinson's the man to take, isn't it? Double Fulham fullback. Tielemans in midfield, Immobile up front. That feels fun. And in the second team, I'm going to take Gunnock at 45. That feels nice and cheap. I don't know if we can squeeze in these power defenders in, so let's leave defence to last. We'll go into midfield, and yeah, maybe like a Gedson on a 49 is a good take. Yeah, Gedson on a 49 away from home. That feels good for AA. Is Rafa in the team as well? Yes, he is. Up front, could go Amdouni. Vardy away, Luiti. Yeah, this guy could be the answer. Oh yeah, this guy is the answer. Let's get him in. Anyway, we're 109 points left, so I don't think we're going to get any of those smash defenders in unless there's someone super cheap. Hadzimetovic is 42. Sander van de Streek. What's your deal? You can get a jammy decisive, can't he? Who are they playing? Nah, I don't think that's a good game, is it? 9th versus 5th. Boubakary Samari, 38. Kelasoy, 46. Is Kelasoy on to play? No. Kelasoy. Oh, Kelasoy's a real coin toss with this Mucci. I wonder if we can play Kelasoy. 63 points remaining. And then Araujo and Otamendi are 64. Right, let's drop Kelasoy. I think we're getting one of these guys in. I'm going to take Otamendi. Feels more like a goal scorer. I'm going Otamendi in here. And we've got 45 remaining. We can find a good 45er. I'm sure we can. L15. 45. Brim full of Asha number 45. Sugawara could be okay, but I might just go with Martinelli, by the way. Yeah, let's just play Martinelli. First bump to everyone on arrival. There's a bunch of popping into the chat. Good to see you all. Good to see you all. You get put in D5, then you have to work your way up. Yep. You don't pick your division. Correct, J. Karen. Alright, lad. I'm building into rare. Who would you recommend? Prem or Champion? S. Evans. If you know Prem, I would just stick into the Prem. DD Sorare, hey Quinny, just joined, liked on arrival. If you have time, would you look at my SR options for the game week? Cheers, no problem. If requests are too many, no problem, mate. I'll add you on, DD. I don't mind. Be a fun way to end. DD. Should I make a Prem Classic team with £9? I would probably say no. Maybe wait for a few more pounds. Hearts have more wins in a calendar than Celtic. Wasn't on my bingo card. Very funny. Wonder why Sorare nerfed referral rewards from 50 to 20. Have they? Maybe that's just for refer a friend. Affiliates still with the 50 quid. Yeah, let's go on us. About time we had something for signing up. Excellent. Right, let's close off these player pages. We don't need any more. And after Lucozade 8, so Lucozade, we've did these in-season champ teams, which I think's a pretty tough combo to put together, but I think we've just about done it. 2 Division 1s and a D2. Very formidable lineups, I think. And then 260 limited X2. Both good strength across both lineups. Next up is Shaforko. Shaforko, what were we after, my man? I made some changes in my gallery like we spoke about the other day. I made lineups already, but please do champ in season and under 23s just to see if we're thinking the same. He said champ first, champ in season, so I'll start there. So D1, sells away to Wolves. Classic keepers put the pressure on. But anyway, I think Emmy at home to Leicester is the stick on take, isn't it? I like Robbo playing in this game. Jubal away to Strasbourg, no thanks. Ashley Young could be okay. Zizi, not a great. It could be a good match, but it's not your top team matchup, is it? Dallo, Bednarek, Kilman. Yeah, I think you have to take Robbo. In midfield, Andre Santos, I think, is going to pick himself here. But I'm actually going to go with Sofiane Diop. I think he's a rinse machine. And that game will suit him, so it'll be a high octane match. Going both end to end against Rennes. You know, there'll be a lot of attacking and defensive work. Yeah, Tovan playing Verona. Sign me up for that. And yeah, Santos, 5th man at home to Auxerre. Sign me up for that. This is a killer. Don't listen to this 83 pish. Who's got the best score potential? Oh, it really could be any one of them. I think I'd probably go Andre Santos at home to the weakest opposition of the team. Champion season D2. Let's go with in-season sales to take that classic pressure off, because we have good classic defenders here that I want to use for team 2. Just make sure there's nobody hiding at the bottom. So Guardiol or Jedi is the kind of 50-50 split here, isn't it? I think Guardiol's the safer pick, but Jedi could be shop window material, so he's getting everyone singing his praises now. He is at home. I think you take Jedi for the peak. In midfield, it's going to be Elliot Anderson next on set pieces. Goes with the cells. And then up front, you're probably looking at Ahmad just because of his profile recently. Yeah, hard to ignore. And then 5th man, Sotil. Good L5. Or Sotil, yeah, Sotil. He's okay, isn't he? Against Napoli, he's not something I'm high on. Is Onana going to play? I kind of ignored that when I first seen it because he's been kind of in and out, hasn't he? But is he back? Yeah, it looks like he is over Barkley for this one. Onana is a fine take for me. Playing Leicester. Captain really kind of anyone except for Onana of the goalkeeper. And then the last team, we need to take Classic. Oof. I think you need to take Bart. I just think he's more likely not to get screwed. I actually wouldn't want to play this team in season. If you're okay with that, mate. Don't think you can. I would go Classic for this in any case. Bart, Guardiol, Caicedo, Bakwa, Watkins, Son. There's a few decent choices there, but yeah, I would. Oh, you said under 23 as well, didn't you? Whose team are we on again? Shaforko. Shaforko, please do champion season. I think champion season is done. So yeah, move on to under 23 from there. Because we have some under 23 players we don't want to not use. Trubin. Yes. Oh, by the way, double defence potential here. I'm going to go Guardiol over Araujo. Caicedo is going to do very fine in a match against Crystal Palace, I think. And yeah, Bakwa and double defender Araujo. I'm a Captain Guardiol, very 100 capable. And then do we have another under 23 team? Bart, Zizi, Kone. This is not a bad extras, by the way, at all. Not a bad extras in Dreg's team. It says 67 rated. It's probably fair enough. But hey, might get a box, might get promoted. Maybe if you can play that in like Division 4. Nah, most teams D3. I would go with that, mate. Nice how that fits out a wee team at the end, but I like that. Very good team, Shoro. Cool. Nice build. I can see the Tovan has came in. And did you get Diop as well? Same under 23 I did. Yeah, great minds think alike, mate. I think that's boss potential. Like, huge AAs just ripping out of that. You only really need Bakwa to get a decisive. No one else really needs a decisive, do they? So I actually quite like the really high floor you've got there. To be in the mix, you know, if you want to win shit, obviously they all need decisives, but yeah, great minds. And I think this has to be the D1 in season. I wouldn't. You're basically looking at Emmy and Robbo and Sells and Anthony Robinson as the interchangeables here, aren't you? Good teams, mate. I wish you all the luck, mate. Wish you all the luck. Hope you smash it. D1 champ. I can see Tovan, Santos, Diop reigning in. No one else is going to have that combo. I hope it works out for you, mate. Mikey Blanca, we're on the final 3. So Mikey Blanca is a new member again. Who is Mikey Blanca again? In the chat. Mikey Blanca is Mike Cock, of course. Fist bump, my man. Would you be able to help me build my lineups for champ in season? My pleasure. Champ in season. So we're 2 D4s and a D5. Is Bryce Samba going to play? Because he's really pushing for this move. I know it's not went through because it looks like Mandanda's going to play. But has he burned a bridge? Herv Coffee is on to play. Bryce Samba has burned the bridge. Do we have a Herv Coffee? We do. So that's fine. Anthony Lopez is in now. Oh, we were chatting about this the other day, Mikey, weren't we? So you've got the handcuff situation totally teetotal fine. But I think, yeah, Yavan Doof steps out here as being top pick. We've got that Facundo Medina, or you had it already, I forget, but I remember chatting about it. Kusanov would be my take here. I think he's just a boss, isn't he? Diop, boom. Love that. Bakwa Tovan. Love this, by the way. Tovan all day. And it might be Bakwa to finish for 5. Ito's got a good game, but Fulgini, you've actually got some tough picks here for the 5th man. There's a lot of candidates that personal taste, your hunch, knowing the player, knowing the fixture, really could make the difference. But I think Bakwa being at Triple A, I think that's just a very safe take. And, oh, who was a captain? I'm quite greedy on Diop at the moment. Tovan away from home could be good. Let's go Tovan. In season team 2. Away to Lille's not going to be good for nonce. At home for Lons to Toulouse could be okay. Let's go Coffee. Danso, is he in? Because I think he was talked about. Yeah, he's in. So is Medina. Jonathan. Oh, there is no. Oh, you're probably shouting at me in the chat. Kusanov's not going to play. Sorry. Just seen. No Kusanov. I like Medina. I like Danso a lot, but I'm just always a wee bit sketchy with Danso. But yeah, he's in town and around, doesn't he? Medina, how you scoring these days? Yeah, I think Danso's pick 1, isn't he? And we go to team A and B. Sorry, I've got them the wrong way around. But Coffee's second pick. Assignon, Abdoulaye Ba. At least that means Kusanov will get a DNP and maybe it'll be cheaper for everyone else that's not got one yet. Yeah, you're kind of at the launch stack for Team 2 here, unless you're going to play Chotard, which I don't think is a good game for him. I'd probably go Fulgini on reputation. I just know Fulgini can pop a bit, but Frankowski's got pretty good scores there. Frankowski at right back's kind of cheat codey. Adrian Thomason. Yeah, how do I go Fulgini? Ito. And then Frankowski. Or Zarawi's kind of off it. Yeah, let's go Frankowski. Probably going to captain Medina or Ito there. And then team 3 are going to be Nantes goalkeeper, which isn't going to be great. It's 50-50. Looks like Lopez is in over Lafont, who they're trying to shunt out the door. In-season Lopez, great get, by the way. I'd be tempted to take like Gasarowski in this team just because he might rip his face off with AA. Assignon, but does have a good enough L5 where you might, don't need to think about taking that risk. Let's just go Assignon. I think Thomason's a fine midfielder for Team 3. And then up front, who's got the form? Nzola. He's got the L5. Yeah, Nzola's getting on. He's fine. Tamari is okay, isn't he? And Zarawi is the last option. Just kind of scrolling through who was probable there. Yeah. I think we're taking Nzola. And then fifth man, can be classic. Mandalay Keita, are you worth a look? 22-year-old is a bit meh. Ogo Chukwu doesn't seem to be doing it. Shatar's got an okay L5 and stuff, so maybe we'll look at him a bit closer. But yeah, options are limited, I think, for the last one. Let's look at Shatard. Yeah, he's okay, isn't he? He's like a mini Tavernier, Teji, Savani. Here we go. I was getting names mixed up there. Melton. Just don't like that he's 50-50. Is there anyone a bit safer? Or maybe just take the Zarawi just for the play in case he does come off. I think that's the way I would go, mate. Team 1 and 2 very much feeling like Team 1 and 2 level. Team 3 is just missing a wee. If Kusanov was playing, you then get an extra defender, which stretches into that team a bit better. Where, like, even not just for the Assignon, but for that fifth man, like if that was like Assignon because you had Danso in here already, or Medina because you already had Kusanov further up, might feel a little bit more powerful. But I think Team 1 and 2 are fine. Team 3, you're just crossing your fingers on Zarawi maybe lifting a bit more, and Assignon not letting you down. Let's see what the chat's giving it. Could you get a captain with Lopez? Lopez could work in capped, by the way. That might be the better way to go. Great shout. I should have spotted that. Delete that because he is L15-0. So let's go to cap 260. Let's have some fun. L15-0 keeper. YOLO. Oh, yeah. This is the move. Otavio. Sign me up for that. Fabio Vieira. Sign me up for that. Oh. Is it Pepe? Let's just go Pepe. 92 points remaining. Yeah, cheat code of the week. Anthony Lopez, L15-0. Not a great game, it must be said, but goalkeepers, like, hey, if one, as long as he doesn't score below 35, you're alright with him, I think. And yeah, just go Porto on it. That feels fun. That feels fun. Especially if we don't have a challenger keeper, or there's no challenger anyway. But I would use Anthony in there, yeah. Thoughts on Greg Taylor, Alex Valier for the weekend? I think it's Alex Valier for the weekend. I've not picked my teams yet, but XD Rai, we've got a new face or two in here. Newest to oldest. Oh, this is a reward. Yeah, okay, awesome. Let's see the teams in. Let's see what we're building this game week. Champion season, or are we doing Prem? So we've only got Flecken. We've only got Stupian. Oh, but we do have Botman coming back, actually. Teji. Can't play in season, can we, unless is Botman in season? Oh, he is. Oh, he is, by the way. Sneaky. Do we have a fifth man in season? Nah. It's classic it is. Or is there a cap option here, by the way, with Botman? XD Rai, this could be your move as well. We go Flecken, L15-0 Botman, Teji 51. Rom at 45 is very cap friendly, although you don't really need it. And then last man is Stupian. Apparently City around for Kusanov, I can see it. It's a very City defender. Because City want people to defend 1v1. They don't want to teach defending. They don't want to have a defensive shape or a defensive strategy. They just want guys that are quality 1v1, you know, and can pass a bit, at least, you know. Any chance? Aaron Phillips, if you get it into me rapid, yeah, let's do it. Let me know your name and what you want, what your teams are, and we'll crack on. XC Rise is basically done, and then we're on to DD, who wants us to look at the Superverse. So if you can get your request in before we finish up with DD. Let's see what this super rare is. It's Prem, isn't it? Prem, Champ. What do we have in Champ? We've got 3 keepers. Contender, you playing anything? Yeah, under 23, we playing anything? Maybe Risser's under 23. Right, okay. Prem Classic D1. Becker, D1 capable. Jokey could be the man. Bruno. Kovacic could be fine. Wissa's good. Neto's good. Yeah, I'd maybe go double striker with this. I'd go Wissa, Neto. And what kind of mid do we need to get this off the line? Yeah, probably Bruno's going to do the job anyway, isn't he? I would go with like this. But I actually think you could... I'd actually play that D2 and try and be cheeky. You've got like no low divisions, by the way. Champion season Division 3. Oh, really? He's got a great spot. Yeah, maybe that's... Because again, I'm thinking it is Man United. I like the strikers a lot. I would delete that for Prem. Let's look at Champ. Let's look at Champ in season, right? We've got Rulli. Balerdi's better than Anderson, I think, in this situation. Akanji could be okay. But I would take Balerdi for utter security. Højbjerg's not really been the same Højbjerg that we recognise, has he? He's still kind of there, isn't he? But away from home is AA still there. He's at home, but he'll dominate the ball in this one. So it's maybe a bit different for Højbjerg here. I really like Bruno. I think you'll get AA and a decisive in a game like that. But we need some... This is in-season, isn't it? So we went double classic. So in-season options are like Tyler Dibbling, Soler, Philogene. Yeah, I don't think I can play in-season with this. So we're going classic D1. Classic D1. Leave. And yeah, really is a top pick. Balerdi's going to get you over the line in this division this week. I think Højbjerg could be like a 70. I think Bruno could be a bit of 70. I think Kovacic could be a bit of 70. Kovacic is doing about the 60s now without a decisive. I don't know if I see him getting a decisive in a game like this. So that's... I'm taking Bruno. Rodrigo goes makes this way better as well. Yeah, Rodrigo goes. And then 5th man. I would maybe go Højbjerg here, 5th man. Moses Simon, if it was against another team, would be a great option or better option. Wissa against Southampton. What does Wissa actually bang when he bangs? 70s. Oh, that's too tempting, by the way. I think a goal against Southampton is there for him. I'd probably captain Rodrigo. Hooker 520. I've got a Thiago Andrade card as well. It is, it's a funny sight, isn't it, seeing his history. So I think that would then take... I think I'd probably go Prem D2 with the Allison. So we've then got Allison. We've then got Jokey. Do you maybe go super safe with a Kovacic double defence situation, maybe? And then Neto up front. Yeah, this could work out, I think, if you went to Kanji here. Not sexy. It could be effective. Who are we missing out on here? Like some of the Everton guys I'm not mad on anyway. Soler's got a tough match but could work. Same with Paqueta. There's just a bit of a puncher's chance in those matches, isn't there? It's hard to wiggle away from. And then who's the other goalkeeper we've got? He's under 23. Leon, I think he is under 23, isn't he? Can we make it happen? No, it's Risser, it's under 23. Let's do this. Risser. That kind of picks itself with him, doesn't it, against Rangers, but probably just pick Borja signs anyway. And then, up front, you're kind of screwed. Miller Thompson's been coming off the bench and stuff, I'm sure, isn't he? Kind of. Jonathan Rowe, what a dringa. That's kind of tough, that, isn't it? Under 23, sadly. So let's go back to champ. Let's say D2 with the Leon here. Munair. Meh. Lisandro Martinez Chardonnay. Averages 51 away from home, 46. Does have a peak away from home, but what was that? Decisive and a bit of... They've been quite rubbish away from home. Maybe avoid the Chardonnay, but maybe Young. Young's been quite steady for being him, hasn't he? So that's fine. Højbjerg carries a team. Gaetan Perrin, Moses Simon, Bamba Dieng. I think I'd probably take Moses Simon just on that. He scores a goal. It's a 70. And then, yeah, Kovacic, Tolisso. I like Coco. Oof. Yeah, I like Coco. He's got good 88. Decent match. Could get a goal. Who else is here? But yeah, I'm going to go Coco. Probably Captain Højbjerg because this game's so good. That's the way I would go DD. So I'd go with D2 Prem. Double defence. It's not sexy, but could score high enough. Champ. A D1 that's a D1. And then a D2, which is like the last guys that are going out. Aaron Phillips 1. And then tell me, Aaron, what teams are we building? What do we need help with? That's the last thing we need to do, buddy. Aaron Phillips 1. What's the priority lineup? What are we stuck with? Might not be much on. Let's see what you've got. So a wee bit of Prem, a wee bit of Champ. Let's look at content. Let's look at this. Right, okay, let's look at... So is it Prem in season? Henderson. Hall. Ali Mack. Yeah, Ali Mack. Diaz. And then fifth man can be Classic. Champ in the 260. Is it smart to buy Liam Kelly? If you're going to play Rangers stacks, yeah. Are you going to play? You want the Rangers goalie to do well? Then yeah, he'll be in for a while. I think Butland's maybe going to miss a game or two. Charlie Rimmer and Jake Aaron are asking about getting lineups built. Fist bump. We build lineups every Thursday for the FC Barcelona season ticket holders, the channel members here on the channel. So just below the stream there's a little join button. It's £1 a week, £4 a month. I build lineups for you guys every Thursday. We review your gallery every early week. This week it was Wednesday, but it's normally Monday or Tuesday. I give away cards exclusively to the members, and we have a Telegram group. Telegram is just like WhatsApp and Discord had a baby, but that baby is going to go on and live out its parents' dreams and ambitions in life way better than it. Don't need your phone number, don't need bank details. It's all done through YouTube. £4 a month, £1 a week. And for Telegram, I say don't need your phone number, it's all done through links and clicks and stuff. But Nico Jackson against Palace feels like a decent classic take, but I don't know if that's just squeezing him in because he is a classic rather than taking someone maybe a bit safer like a Solanke. Tarkowski could even be on for a match. This isn't D4, isn't it? So I think I want to chase goals. I think I would put the Nico Jackson in if he's on to start, because if he does his job and finds the back of the net, then 60 points will help you in that division, no doubt about it. Yeah, he's on to play. I would take that. And then let's just check Liverpool, by the way. So I never really examined the midfield. I was more looking at the forwards last time, weren't we? Dom's in the building, love that. Quansah at centre back. And Ali Mack in midfield, of course. Nice. So we'll save that. Next, you said champ, didn't you? Sorry. Oh, to be honest, lol. Champ in 260. So I've did that in Prem. Let's look in champ next then. Champ in season. We've got Dennis Vazquez. I'd go Tarkowski in season to keep that pressure off of defence because, yeah, maybe Lukic or Janelle. Janelle's been good. So is Shadi. Janelle's not been good recently. Maybe lost a wee bit of his mojo to Norgard returning. And what about Kevin Shadi or Shade? Yeah, he's kind of off it as well. I think you want Lukic classic. And then maybe Tottenham forwards up front. Solanke's nailed. Brennan not. But Brennan will feature. You know, you don't really see Tottenham not featuring players that are fit. So I'd maybe do that. And then I'm a Captain Brennan guy in this case. And then what did you say? 260? Team 1? Ooh, Musalera or Gunnock? Musalera is at home, but Gunnock's playing a way crapper team. We'll take the home guy to keep it cleany. Davison at 57 feels affordable in this cap, but we do have much cheaper options. No, I suppose don't score as well, do they? Let's go Davison. Can we get Sarah in this team as well? How many points left? 100. If we take Atgun, we need to really penny pinch on the 5th man. Baris Yilmaz makes that a bit easier to deal with. Let's take Baris Yilmaz, and then we're left with 49. 49 points. Yeah, we've got lots of options here for 49. Ayan, Batshuayi off the bench. Janelle. Let me put Janelle in. Janelle works. Excellent. Then Gunnock. Bardaki. Now, by the way, Jacobs I'm rather tempted on because I like Jacobs a lot. He's not really done it since he's got to Turkey. But Jacobs is like a good player. He's in that Monaco defender mode, you know. He's not done it yet, sadly, so it's hard to pick him. But I want to kind of pick him on hunch, but I've not really got a hunch, so I don't play this team. Midfield-wise, you've only got one take left, really. It's Torreira Rare or Shadi. I'm going to take Torreira Rare, double A rated in this situation. Atgun at 60, then leaves us 52. This has worked out quite nicely for the second team. 52 points should be affordable to get someone halfway usable to keep this team afloat. Again, we've got Ayan, we've got Shadi, we've got Jacobs. Kind of use anyone you want. Who is the primo pick? Ayan, how do you actually play, wee man? 55 is like the best thing that's going to happen to him, isn't it? Shadi, that's the best thing that's going to happen from you. He could get decisive, so let's take him. I don't know why that's rated 82, but fair play. Maybe Atgun is carrying it on the captaincy here. I had Osman and I sold, was waiting to get him back cheaper. Solanke not been firing, to be fair. Where did we play Solanke? Well, there's not really many other options. I like the way I like the way the builds have went. I like this being in Prem because this could do very well in D4. This feels like quite a strong team for D4. Now having Anderson against Nicholas Jackson might freak some people out, but hey, you've only got Dean Henderson, so you're riding and dying on that anyway. So Charlie, just below the screen, normally it'll say subscribe, but if you've already subscribed, it'll say join. Also, if you click on my face on YouTube, it'll take you to the channel homepage, so let me show you. So, oh yeah, it's on screen anyway. So if you're on YouTube, you just need to click on my little icon that says live. It's this little face here. I'll take you onto the channel homepage. If you click the members tab, YouTube will walk you through everything you need to do. As soon as you pick up your season ticket, there's 2 options to donate. Donations don't get perks. It's just if you want to support us, but you don't care about lineups and galleries and that. If you click on the members tab, they'll walk you through it. It's £1 a week, £4 a month. And then as soon as you come on this, you are a member. Come back here, click on this link to get in the Telegram group. And then when you get in the Telegram group, scroll all the way to the top and click the link. Second post ever. for the chat room function. And then, yeah, you're in, locked and loaded. We'll be live tomorrow with Harry Trades for a little bit, with little baby trades maybe in the background, who knows, for the Sorare Deadline show tomorrow, as well as lots of other content firing out in all directions over the next couple of days, guys. Thanks everyone that's joined us for a late night. I won Henderson, hopefully win in the lower tiers. Yeah, and get a better keeper. I love that. Zero to Hero-esque Aaron, and Zero to Hero is due a comeback as well, guys. So stay tuned to that video. It'll come out on the channel shortly. Oh, right as we're about to outro in the pen fizz, check mine. It's tempting. It's tempting. Nep and the Z. Let's check. He's got Arsenal, hasn't he? Oh no. I was just thinking that's this game week that you're in. It's like an island game week. What is it you're checking? Prem? Oofed. Beckers and Ryas. I'm joking. I'll have a look at something for sure. That'll be fun. But what's champ like? It's kind of everything. Yeah, let's. Well, Prem's going to be just your Arsenal guys, isn't it? Arsenal, Brentford. Oh, you did this on purpose, Nep. Fair enough. I'm always curious. I'm always curious. But yeah, these kind of all paint by numbers, really, don't they? You've got combos and stacks that kind of, you'll know what you're doing. Palmer and Salah up front is it's just hell waiting to happen for everyone else, isn't it? Top mid. Is it maybe Bernie? No, it's probably Odegaard, isn't it? Who do you take for defence? Trent, VVD, Gab Mag. By the way, I forgot to say this, Nate, when last time you were on, but I can't get my head around that you take Saliba over Gabriel Magalhaes, even though Gabriel Magalhaes is like the decisive guy. How does Saliba actually score? I've not looked at this and been ignorant. Oh, they're very similar, aren't they? His AA just outstretches it, but doesn't it? Fair. It's always Captain Palmer, isn't it? That's the way I would go. Couldn't help myself. Thanks everyone who's joined us tonight, and I'll see you tomorrow for the Deadline show. And we'll have a wee bit of Go Fuck Fridays tomorrow as well. No panel sorted yet, so wish me luck trying to scramble together some guests. I was on Sorare Data Andrews earlier on today. We had Celtics are here earlier today doing Celtic Rangers reaction, and yeah, it's been tons of stuff happening. I think I have stuck it in my head that Gab is a pen red. Yeah, he does. He does have a negative decisive in him. I'm biased as well because I love Gab Mag, but yeah, he definitely does have a negative DA in him for sure. But anyway, good luck Neps to your teams. Good luck to all the members that tuned in tonight as well. I've not even built my teams yet. I just deleted all the Celtic stuff. I need to get my dinner. I need to build some Celtic lineups, and I'll see you tomorrow for the Deadline. Everyone, have a good night. Thanks again. Take care.